What's going on, ERB sports fans? Well, I'm at a loss for words right now. I would be a little ticked off if I cared more about this, but this is really surprising. I came home from the store tonight to check who was the All-Star Game Western Conference reserves, because we all know that none of the players from my Sacramento Kings made it in the starting lineup, and we thought, man, they're going to get one reserve for sure. Lo and behold, they don't get a single one. Now, this could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. I think it's more of a good thing, but let's get into it. In the Western Conference, we're not going to go over the starters. We did that the other day. The reserves, we got Devin Booker, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. And finally, Karl Anthony Towns. So literally, the reserves are made up of 5 teams. Phoenix, Golden State, the Lakers, Minnesota, and the LA Clippers. Now, I will grant you, the LA Clippers are playing a lot better than they did last year. The Minnesota Timberwolves are playing a lot better than they did a year ago. But you can't tell me that the Sacramento Kings, who are 5th in the Western Conference, they're not 1st, they're not 2nd, they're not 3rd, they're 5th. Fair enough, a little bit down from last year, but they got a solid record, 27-19. Got a nice game coming up tomorrow night here in Indianapolis against the Pacers, against the beloved Tyrese Halliburton. I wonder what will happen in that game. I really do. Maybe the Pacers will win. I don't know. But I think the Kings are going to come out with a chip on their shoulder because both Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox playing their best ball of their entire careers, better than last year, and both of them made the All-Star game last year. Neither of them makes the All-Star game this year, which is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'll grant you Fox was probably on a tougher road to the All-Star game because of the fact that Steph Curry was left out of the starting lineup and it was subbed in by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Booker been playing good ball for the Suns. Fair enough. Anthony Edwards playing good ball, even though he's not that same position. So if you're only going to take 4 point guards, you're going to take Luka, Shai, Devin, and Steph, you got to leave somebody out. You're going to leave Jamal Murray out. You're going to leave an injured Ja Morant out, obviously. You're going to leave a very, very solid De'Aaron Fox out. And Fox doesn't really care. But the more surprising thing was Domantas Sabonis. Do you know that this guy has had 29 straight double-doubles for the Sacramento Kings? Only behind Oscar Robertson, not Robinson, as Matt George said this morning on Locked On Kings. Oscar Robertson, who used to play for the Bucks, by the way, has a franchise record 31 double-doubles in a row. Domantas Sabonis is a walking double-double and is second in the league in triple-doubles behind none other than the Joker himself, Mr. 2-time MVP. What on earth does Domantas Sabonis need to do to make an All-Star game? I know he's been there before. He made it once or twice when he was on the Pacers, and he made it last year for the Kings. Fair enough. But he was having an absolutely incredible season. And you put Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns on instead of him? Come on. That is ridiculous. I will grant you the Clippers are playing a lot better. I said that in my video the other day that nobody watched. Nobody will probably watch this one, but what do I care? I just never understand why doesn't this channel get more traction? But we'll cover that another day. So, looking at the West, I will grant you Devin Booker, fine. Steph Curry, fine. Popularity contest, Lifetime Achievement Award. The guy's never going to not make an All-Star game as long as he's healthy. Anthony Davis, they won the in-season tournament. He plays for the Lakers. Fair enough. But they're like a 10 seed. So the Lakers got 2 players in the game. The Kings got none. The Timberwolves, obviously they're an upstart team. Anthony Edwards playing very, very good basketball right now. But he had a slump just like De'Aaron Fox did. They didn't seem to care. Karl Anthony Towns, why? I know he had 62 points the other night. I know he's been playing good basketball, but has he been playing better than Domantas Sabonis? Hell no. Hell no. No way in hell can you say Karl Anthony Towns is playing better than overall Domantas Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis is just a complete player, and he's probably the best player on the Kings, as much as it pains me to say that. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Well, if they weren't competitive right now, I guarantee both of them would be out for injury. Both of them would be out for rest management, load management, whatever. So to be honest, why are you putting two of them in the All-Star game when they basically manage the fact that they're finally rested up enough to make a run here in the Western Conference? Or at least we think. But they're not coached by the greatest coach ever. Ty Lue is not that great of a coach. Probably better than ERB Sports would be, but not that great. So this is a little perplexing. I will grant you, the Fox snub, I'm not surprised by when you have to factor in Steph Curry will always make an All-Star game, and he wasn't named a starter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander having an absolutely fantastic year. Luka Doncic, the same thing. Unless one of those guys was hurt, you weren't going to get De'Aaron Fox in the All-Star game unless he was going to take out Devin Booker. But the Suns had to get somebody, and you said, well, surely the Kings are going to get Sabonis. But nope. I hope the Kings use this as motivation in the second half. I hope they go on a run and absolutely destroy the league in the second half and get their seeding improved from the 5th seed all the way up to the 2nd or 3rd seed. I hope they go deep in the playoffs this year and stick an absolute middle finger to the league for leaving both of their stars, who are having a career year, out of the All-Star game for what seems like no reason at all. So there's a little bit of a vent as a Kings fan, as a basketball fan, NBA, coaches, I don't know who does the votes, the media. You guys need to watch some basketball. Domantas Sabonis deserved to be in this game, and De'Aaron Fox, yes, he had a slump lately, but he also deserved to be in this game. It's really unfortunate that they didn't. But you know what? They'll rest up. They'll come back better than ever in the second half. They'll be ready for the playoff stretch. I expect this team to be ready to go. Let's see what happens. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.